All right, just finishing up breakfast. Breakfast tacos. I'm using corn tortillas. It's smoked pulled pork, some onions, a little bit of cilantro in there. I've got bacon, egg, and cheese, potatoes, shallots, garlic, salt and pepper, jalapeno pepper, and some taco sauce from Jim Boy's, and that will be breakfast. Everybody, welcome back. It's cold in the mountains again. Looks like the temperature change. It's supposed to snow here soon, so it's cold. I don't have a lot of motivation working on it. I got to clean up, pack everything away. I got to throw the solar out here in a minute. I'm trying different solar, trying different stuff to see how light I can get this to make everything work. The main problem is when, you know, when Big G is doing their best Bob Ross, it takes a 100-watt solar panel and it pushes it down to 30 to 35 watts. And that's really all you can get. And 100-watt solar panels right around 5 pounds. You have to haul in. So that's one of the main issues, is to get the power back up. You probably have to carry in 200 watts, which is just, it's too much weight. It's not really worth it on an electric bike. At some point, you just start between the batteries and the solar, it just, 15, 20 extra pounds just to ride. It's too much, realistically. So, but anyways, yeah. So clean up here a little bit. I just had looked like an F-18 that just flew right through the canyon. I totally missed it on the camera, doing a whole Maverick episode there. It's crazy out here. You get a lot of fighter pilots and the helicopter pilots. They'll do these low flybys, but yeah, there was one that just literally right up through the canyon and then up over. It's pretty cool. I wish I would have got that on camera. But generally, you don't hear them coming until you hear, the sound from the jet engine after it's about halfway in the canyon. So, anyways, a few more minutes. I'll get everything packed away. I just have no motivation like everybody else. It's this last couple of weeks, I'm just not motivated. Trying to get out here, trying to do this, so I'm trying to get back in the swing. So I'll get there. So this trip out, I'm trying different solar panels. These are smaller, more compact, and I'm running them parallel, and I have a third one, and these are 36 watts. So right now with these two, that's going to put it at 72 watts. And early in the morning, and I'm getting about 23 watts being put back in. So it's not enough. Of course, it's not fast charging really. What needs to be 60 to 100 watts, but it's early in the morning, so that's what I'm saying, just trying different stuff. The idea with this is I could be able to pack these around, if there's 3 of them, maybe, one in the backpack, one up front, one in the rear bag. I don't know. That's the idea, is just moving the stuff around. So just trying different things. These are running out of I call it the DC plug, but it's like a 5.5, but it's just straight solar. It doesn't have the USB-C on it. It's not being regulated. So you run all that into one of these fast chargers, and this goes up to 140 watts. It's also got USB-C, and then there's a USB-A in here to 65 watts. You plug in the back, this will go up to, this will step down 140 watts. So you could put some, some pretty big solar panels on this. And the idea was this is the fast charger to charge into that to pull the power. Because if you use USB-C, there's a limitation. But if you run it out of the DC on some of these solar panels, you use the full max. So in theory, that should be 36 watts and 36 watts. So that's kind of what I'm out doing today. Just trying different solar. See how it goes on this trip. So. Just taking a quick break, threw the solar panel out, just checking everything. So I'm getting about almost 40 watts between the two. Like I said, it should be 72 watts. Got some fool's gold right there. That one? No. More fool's gold. All right, go to the next spot. Not big enough, barely a couple flakes, huh? There's a lot of granite on this side of the mountain. I'm in Tahoe National Forest. I come in here once in a while and just spot check stuff, just looking for gold flakes and stuff. There's a lot of sand, there's a lot of black sand everywhere. So I'll just spot check every once in a while and see if I can find something. I'm not a big rock hound, but I do it every once in a while, just, you know, something to do. And it's actually legit real panhandling. None of that I-80 stuff where you're all the homeless people, but yeah, real panhandling. That's probably where it came from, but yeah, just something to do when you're out bike packing. Well, thanks for coming along. I'll see you in the next one.